So I'm thinking for this episode, maybe we should, my God, it's Budget Batman.
Steve, I'm here to tell you that you'd better review Batman Begins.
But Budget Batman, why that movie and why are we dressed almost exactly the same, except you've got a football sock wrapped around your head?
Just review Batman Begins. It's a wonderful movie directed by visionary director Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale. It's one of my favorites. It's great. You'll love it.
Wait, Budget Batman. Would you like to stay and help me do the review?
You want me to help you with the review? Well, that sounds super. Let's do it.
This is Calis Movie Reviews, featuring Budget Batman.
Tell us, Mr. Wayne. What do you fear?
How do you know my name?
The world is too small for someone like Bruce Wayne to disappear.
Your parents' death was not your fault.
My parents deserve justice.
I cannot let that pass. If you make yourself more than just a man, then you become something else entirely.
Which is?
A legend, Mr. Wayne.
Hello, welcome to Calis Movie Reviews. We've got a very special episode today. To help us review Batman Begins, we've got our very special friend, Budget Batman. Now, Budget, would you... Budget Batman?
It's a pleasure to be here, Mr. Calis. Batman Begins, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale. The second best Batman after yours truly.
Okay, well, that's great. Why don't you join me on the sofa and tell us why people should be going to see Batman Begins if they haven't seen it already. What's your three favourite things about the movie?
Okay, I'm on my way. Bat jump.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're back. So, your three favourite things about Batman Begins.
Well, if I had to choose three things, as you're making me do, I think I would choose Liam Neeson, because he's great in everything. Christian Bale, because he's a great Batman, if an average Bruce Wayne. And Cillian Murphy, the hunky guy from Peaky Blinders.
Those three things are great, but it's also a very well-directed film. Christopher Nolan, as we know, is a creative genius. And this film spawns the Nolan Batman trilogy, which is, the three best Batman films ever made, would you say?
Well, they certainly are great, but not as great as Joel Schumacher's Bat Nipples.
Ah, yes, the Bat Nipples, one of cinema's darkest hours. So, out of 5, what would you give Batman Begins?
Well, seeing as it revived the Batman franchise and gave us one of the best superhero trilogies of all time, it's beautifully written and directed and produced and is fun for the whole family, I'd say Batman Begins gets a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, that's a good score. And we also recommend Batman Begins. It's a story of how Batman became Batman, how he got his cowl, what happened to his parents. I mean, you know the story, you know the origin story, but it's told in a very real way, and it brings Batman into the real world, and you empathize for him, you care for him, you love the character. Alfred, played by Michael Caine, is probably the best on-screen Alfred there's ever been, and it's definitely worth a watch. But don't take my word for it, listen to Budget Batman. Thanks for coming, Budget Batman, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me, Simon.
It's Steve, but thanks anyway. Thanks for coming. Well, thank you for watching that episode. We really appreciate your support. Head over to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're live on all of those things, constantly posting news and updates and special content for those pages. So once again, we really appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.